Hi everyone, so I just thought I would share some of what we've been doing the last few days, and at the weekend I took the girls for a walk to this country park that's quite near us. I'd never been to it before and wanted to try somewhere new, and my friend had recommended it for a walk and I really liked it because it wasn't crowded and it was really peaceful, and once you kind of got properly inside it, it was really beautiful as well. I was good and brought drinks and snacks with us because I'm back in money saving mode after our holiday and sort of saving for the next holiday now. And they had these little kind of wetland areas that were really pretty, and it was sort of divided up into different sections and different walks, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was just much more wild than that. It made it easier to find our way around because I do tend to get lost easily. And the girls found an outdoor gym, which to them is better than a playground, probably because they're not really supposed to be on it. And after being at the north coast where there are always so many people around, it was kind of nice to go somewhere that was really quiet and that it just felt kind of forgotten about. Yeah, and I just really love going for a walk in the morning. It just clears your head.
Do you wish you were a dog so you could go in the dog exercise area? Are you sad you can't go in?
This is right before my daughter nearly tried to throw herself into the lake, so yeah, I'm definitely taking the sound out of this part and doing voiceover because otherwise you'll just be listening to me shouting. Yeah, and I don't know, it's just there were so many birds whenever we were there and they were really noisy. They were kind of crazy. I love watching them though, and there's just something really calming about watching them flying around and all their activity, and I always think about the fact that they don't know anything about a digital world, and just getting a break from your phone and everything, it just makes you feel so good. And it's just weird to me that they are living this life where they don't have to think about time or any of the things that we're kind of limited by. And then for some reason we decided to have a snack beside all these ducks.
See, you shouldn't wave what you're eating under their noses or under their beak.
They can't fly, so how are they going to get up?
I think they're hoping that you're going to give them something or drop something.
We should go. Yeah, can we go, please? There's dogs surrounding us.
Do you not like seeing them though?
I do, but they're surrounding us and trying to steal us.
Oh, you lost your earmuffs.
At least I've got strength.
Maybe you should get usually the old edge carry out.
And we went on quite a long walk. I think this was the point at which the views got really nice, but the girls also started to complain about the length of the walk and their shoes, and stopping every 3 feet to take stones out of their shoes.
The only person that would use that for lying back and eating crisps.
I think whenever you go for a walk with kids, you always have to have either the promise of a playground or snacks to look forward to, and things to break it up. I don't know if that's just because I have set that kind of expectation now, but I don't know if other parents find the same. It's just it's kind of they have to have a reward for going for a walk. Maybe adults are like that too, actually, because every adult I see out for a walk carries a coffee cup now. And this little stream reminded me of the fairy Glen and Ross Trevor. This was just on Monday when the girls were in school, and I got to have peaceful lunch and coffee and write. And then I decided to make some lemonade because my daughter had kind of hinted before she went to school that she wanted it. So yeah, I kind of enjoy making it. It's just one of those things where I feel I just don't really get around to it often enough, probably, because the girls always do drink it. And it's not too unhealthy because I put honey in it instead of sugar, and it's really apart from the lemon squeezing part, it's not that time consuming. The girls had the next morning off school because of the teaching strikes, so we just went out for like a little shopping trip to get a present for their friends. And then we just went to the food court because I like to look out at the Belfast hills while we have a coffee, and because we were there so early, like there was no one else really there. And they have a little play area right beside it that the girls like to wander about, but then they always end up asking me for money for the machines. But yeah, like it's just a nice way to spend the morning. I always feel kind of relaxed after going there for some reason. I actually wish that they had a morning off school like this every week, like, because it was kind of nice to have a slower start to the day, and then they just went in for a couple of hours. And it didn't feel like we were rushing out to do the school run in the morning, and we could just take our time getting ready. When we got home, they just used some oil pastels from their art box, and they like kind of experimented with different ways of drawing and used like oil on top of the pastels to kind of mix the colours and blend them together.
You're so friendly.
We always see this cat on the school run, and I just want to adopt it. It's so nice and friendly, and like it was walking in circles around my legs for ages, and it makes it really hard to leave because like I don't know, it's just so cute, and I kind of want to bring it with me, but I know it also has an owner, so but it's just like so friendly with everyone. It's funny.
I just want to take you home.
I went for lunch a day with my dad as well, and it was like to a restaurant that's near where I live that I never ever go to, but the brunch and it was really nice, and they were really accommodating with the whole no dairy thing for me, which I liked, and the fry was really good. It's called Cypress Avenue for anybody that doesn't know Belfast well. And that night my daughter and I made a lemon drizzle cake together, and she loves licking the whisk. And yeah, she just like has got so good at baking. Like she's definitely got a flair for it, and I didn't need to help out that much with anything. She had a little cookery club in school that she liked as well. My other daughter just doesn't really show as much interest unless I call her in to eat something that's been prepared. Okay, so my kids are in bed and it's so nice and peaceful. It's weirdly quiet, and I just like have one of those really shouty nights where like getting them to bed was really difficult. Actually every night it's pretty much like that. And I decided I'm going to paint because it always calms me down, even though I can't really be bothered starting it because setting it up feels like such an effort. But now like that it's all out, I know once I start actually painting it will calm me down a lot. I started this picture last night. It's really rough so far. I only spent about half an hour on it, so yeah. I kind of have a name in mind, but I'm not completely decided on it yet. I'm trying to drink more water because I have a bad habit of not drinking water, and I'm definitely going to end up drinking out of this at some point instead of out of the glass. And yeah, like I don't know how I'm still alive, to be honest, because I'm always dehydrated, and if what they say you need to survive is actually accurate, like I'm below that by like 6 glasses a day, so it's kind of a miracle I'm still up here. But I think I'm going to work on the chair part of the picture, and you can just kind of keep me company while I paint, and then I'll kind of show you where I get to with it. I think I just realised that I need to stop thinking so much whenever I'm doing like artistic things, and that is something that I do know but I forget all the time, because before I started this I was like, how am I going to do that part, and I was making it really complicated, and then I just kind of started without thinking there, and it actually ended up working out better than what I had been planning. I don't know, maybe I'll see how this works out. If I like it, I might get prints made of it and put it on my Etsy shop. It's called Tilly's Hat, which is all one word if anyone wants to look at it. It just has like random prints that I like of paintings that I did on it. My parents' cat is called Tilly, but it's actually not named after her. It's just, I think at one point my mum and I were talking about having a like vintage shop together, and that was what it originally was for, and then she liked the name Tilly, so she kind of named the Etsy shop for me, but then they got a cat and decided to call it Tilly as well. I seem to meet lots of cats and animals in general called Tilly. Like, I don't know why it seems like one of those names that every animal has at the minute. And I still really want to adopt that cat that I saw earlier. Like, it's just so cute and it's so friendly. But I'm pretty sure it must live around there since it's always hanging around. I remember one time my auntie told me that she had lost her dog and she had no idea where it had gone to, and I think like they were quite attached to each other. And then she said she was walking down the street one day and she walked past her neighbour's house and it was like sitting on the neighbour's sofa, just like making itself at home. So I don't know if it was going between houses, basically getting all the treats it could, but it sort of sounded like an opportunist. And I don't know if it ever came back after that actually. Kind of can't remember. I've never had a dog, but my kids really want a pet, and but I just don't really want to be like tied into the house because I like to be able to go on little trips whenever they're off school, and I feel like if we have a pet it makes it harder to go away without having to plan all this extra stuff. It's kind of like having another child as well, and I kind of feel like having 2 kids on your own is enough. Now I'm having that I love painting moment after the whole I can't be bothered getting it all out thing, and it always ends up being like this, but I sort of forget every single time and I'm like, oh, but some part of me kind of knows once I actually set it all up I will enjoy myself. So this is all I've done so far. I'm just working on the chair and I don't really know if I'll do much more than that. I think I'll maybe just like keep painting the chair for a while tonight and just relax, and then I don't know, I kind of want wine but I feel like I'm getting into too much of a habit of having it every night, and yeah, like I probably should have herbal tea and go to bed early because I stayed up far too late last night because I was working on a book that I'm about to publish. I'm just waiting for the proof copy of it to come in the post so I can make sure it looks how I want it to before I put it out. But yeah, I'll share it with you whenever it arrives and whenever it's up online. And yeah, hi to any new subscribers and thanks for subscribing. It's nice to like have you here with me, and yeah, it just means a lot, and I don't know, I like that it's kind of growing into a little community. And I hope, feel free to share any of your like ideas and things that you're doing below as well. And I will see you soon. I think I'm barely making sense anymore anyway because I'm so tired. I'm just like so yeah, I won't bore you anymore, but yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.